All right, good morning. We're going to play a quick tutorial, a few snaps of Parallax Football Original. So this is the game that adds the point of attack check. So again, pre-game, you always want to jot down your matchups. So all you have to do is look at those charts during the game. So we have Vancouver versus San Diego. Vancouver's pass action is B. Their completion against coverage is C. Their point of attack at the line of scrimmage is C. And their run ability is C. They return kickoffs against this place kicker to the 25. Their net punt against this return man is 40. And their place kicker is a B-rated place kicker. San Diego's pass action is C. Their completion against this coverage is C. Their point of attack at the line of scrimmage against this defense is C. Their ability to run the ball in the second level is C. Their kick return against this place kicker is 25. Their punt return net against Vancouver's return man is 40. And their place kicker is an F. Again, these teams are almost identical. You're going to find in Parallax football, the matchup charts are really tight because it's meant to represent professional football. So it's negligible in professional football, the difference in talent compared to, say, college or high school ball or semi-pro ball. So if you want a more drastic matchups, you're going to want to make teams that have drastic differences in ratings. Okay, so we're going to start off. We're just going to let Vancouver start with the ball. I'm not going to do a coin toss. So we're going to start with a play-by-play. Vancouver. I'm not going to roll for the play call. I'm going to call the plays. This will be 1st and 10 at their own 25. And I'm not going to make the play calls to cut a roll out, but you can use the optional coaching play call chart versus down and distance. And we're just going to assume for now that the opponent is in a base defense. Remember, defense in both versions of the game is completely optional, as defense is baked in to these ratings when you match up. So you can play this game without even making any kind of defensive call. So we're going to open it up with a pass. So it's going to be a pass, and we're going to be in a base defense. Pass versus pass. So we're looking at the B chart to establish whether it's a completion or not. 45, looking at the B chart, 4 and 5 is complete. So we're going to get a completion. And that completion now, we're looking at the completion chart of C. Completion chart of C is going to earn them 66. It's a long play, folks. So completed long, and then I roll, very simple for the long play. You just roll 54 yards, 54 yards, minus, 54 minus 2 on the defense is going to be 52-yard pass. Holy cow, Vancouver will be 1st and 10 at the, let's see, that's 52 and 25. They're at the defense's 23. Holy cow, they flip the field and run roll. We're going to go run versus balance defense. So now we have our point of attack roll. This is new. This is the part of the game. Again, there's some new optional rules. There's team create, not new. These are the original rules of what I thought I would publish. I ended up publishing a simpler game at first. So point of attack, very simple. Vancouver's running at the point of attack is a C. So we just make a simple 1d6 roll. 1. They're going to be starting 1 yard. So point of attack is 1 plus, and their running ability is C chart. So we're going to go to the C chart. We're going to roll our D66. 62. They're going to run for 4. And the defense is in balance, -1. So it's going to be a run for 4 yards. And we got Vancouver 2nd and 6 at the defense's 19-yard line. And we're going to go pass versus balanced. Let's go back up here. So Vancouver hit a long play. Very nice. Let's go back up here for the pass completion chart of, again, Vancouver passes, sets up their pass pocket, or I should say sets the line of scrimmage for a chance at a completion. 33, it's going to be 3 and 3 is complete. So we're going to get another completed pass. Oops. Complete 4. And again, we're looking on the completion chart against this coverage, C. And it's going to be 61. It's a catch for 5 yards. So completed for 5 -2 base defense. It's a 3-yard pass. And it's going to be Vancouver. 3rd and 3 on the defense's 16. And here we go. What are we going to do here, 3rd and 3? We're going to go short yardage. We run the ball C. At the point of attack, we establish the line of scrimmage as an average. We run average. We pass a little better. Our completion, though, is average. Short yardage. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pass. That's what we do best. And we're going to put them in balance. They want to just restrict yardage. Try to keep us from getting a first down pass. And here we go. We're going to go passing play. Again, we need to roll high. 62 is wait, 62 is, ooh, it is complete on the B chart right here. 6-2, complete. So they're going to get the completion. This is going to be 4. We're looking at the C completion chart against this coverage. 43, 4 and 3 is 6. So 6 -2 is 4 yards. And Vancouver with a first down. Wait a second. 40, yep, 1st and 10. At the defense is 12. They're looking pretty good. They're going to go run versus run. We're going to anticipate. They're going to anticipate a run. So we got to go to point of attack first. It's a simple D6 roll for the point of attack. Looking at their ability to establish the point of attack. 5 is 0, so they're going to get 0 yards at the point of attack. So there's a hole there, but he's going to have to fight through tacklers. And 41 is 1 yard. He gets 1, but we are in the defense -2. So it's going to be a -1 run. -1 yard. Holy cow. Vancouver gets hammered at the point of attack. 2nd and 11 at the defense's 13. What a drive, though. We got to put the ball in the air pass. And they're going to be anticipating that now because they know Vancouver is good at it. So we go up here to our pass chart. And Vancouver rolls a 36. So 3 and 6 is complete. So Vancouver's passing offense looking pretty good right now. Complete, but they're looking at the C completion charts. 66 is long. That's going to be a touchdown. Wait, I could roll an 11 or 12, which would not be a touchdown. Long. And then I just roll for a long pass. 23, it's going to be, oh, technically, it is right at the back of the end zone. I don't have any restrictions in this game, but you could put restrictions. It's going to be a tiptoe catch at the back. 20, it's going to be a long catch. 23, touchdown. The extra point, we have a B place kicker. I believe his extra point is automatic. So let's go up here and look. He is a B on 1 to 9. Yep, it's automatically good. Touchdown, PAT. And it's going to be Vancouver 7 and San Diego 0. Holy cow. San Diego's opening kickoff is also 25 yards. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Holy cow. Let's see what San Diego does. So you can see it doesn't really slow the game down to have the extra point of attack roll. Obviously, if you're also rolling, again, if you use a handful of colored dice, you're going to be able to roll all of this in one roll. But you're going to have about 6 dice in your hands. So it works great, and it would still streamline play. And of course, defense is completely optional. So in this drive, let's ignore defense and just pick the play. So remember, defense is baked in. We know there's CC. So we're going to go with a run, right? We're just going to ignore the defense, right? So Vancouver got the disadvantage of San Diego's defense affecting plays. Let's just play without that and see now. So we're going to run the ball, and we're going to go straight to the point of attack. And they're looking at C. 6 -1. So hammered in the backfield. They're going to have a -1. Holy cow. They're looking at the C running chart. 36. So 3 and 6 is 4 yards. So -1 plus 4 is 3 yards. So there you have it again, baked in. San Diego, 2nd and 7, their own 28. So although the run stuff ability of Vancouver at the point of attack hammered him in the backfield, he spun away and picked up 3 yards. So this would be a hole. I mean, literally, he was hit in the backfield. So you could track yards after contact for running backs, things like that. Okay, we're going to pass we're going to run again. What the hell? Let's run again here. point of attack, oh, 5 is going to be, I think, 0. Let me double check that on C. 5 is 0. So again, they're not getting out of their own backfield. So again, the offense is failing to establish the line of scrimmage. 55, though, he is going to break free for 5. And it's going to be a 5 yards. And that's going to make it San Diego 3rd and 2 at their own 33. Look at this. All right, 3rd and 3. Now, here's an example where I would include defense. We're going to have run versus run. It's only fair Vancouver get, they would go into a run defense. Point of attack roll. Who wins a point of attack? It's going to be 3. It's going to be 1 yard. So they're going to establish enough of a hole. He gets 1 yard out of the game. Now the running play itself. Can they get the first? 31. 31 is no. 0. And the defense, in the right defense, -2. It's going to be a negative 1 yard. And it's going to be San Diego on 4th and 3 at their own 32. Will punt. Their punt net, we know against this return man, is 40. Holy cow. And there's the first 2 drives of the game. Vancouver goes down the field. Opening play of the game, a 52-yard bomb. Vancouver punches it in. And again, we still have 2 possessions left. Again, I usually play possessions. I don't track stats. So I would play 2 more possessions for the first quarter. So Vancouver, and this was San Diego without using defense. Now, obviously, on obvious situations, it's only fair that the defense would be in the right, play call. Of course, a play action pass here would have been effective. So then I probably would roll to see if they get it right. Either way, we established the point of attack with a 1, but then I rolled a 0 second level, which means he was hammered, tried to bounce off the tackle, spun around, and actually lost a yard. So you can see the back had room. He was hitting the hole by the linebacker, and the linebacker wins in the stalemate, and they end up in 4th and 3. They end up punting the ball. So there's a look at Parallax Football Original. This is the very first version of the game that had a first step for the run. That is the point of attack roll. And then, of course, it had some optional rules. I had not originally published it this way, but I've had enough interest that I decided to go ahead and publish the full version of Parallax Football. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Good day.